Most important thing was the experience before we started working with Nikhil and the experience after we started working with him. Before we started working with him, it was a lot of unknowns. We don't know what we are doing. It was very stressful and it was not very efficient. Once we started working with Nikhil, it was really like it was a pleasure. Just I never expected how something to be a pleasure because of what I was doing for 3 months prior to meeting Nikhil. But after that, it was quite relaxing, and
Yeah, and
we
we're
like it
pretty
very
happy.
yeah.
We moved from an apartment and now we have a backyard, and we feel good that during the COVID times, at least we are, sitting in the backyard and outdoor times.
Yeah. I got in touch with him, and I just felt comfortable working with him more than the other agents, and that's why we went with him.
Yeah, it was like, most important is trust. So we felt we could trust him. It's like sixth sense.
Yeah, his communication wise, Nikhil is excellent. Like always communicated on time, and always made sure we communicated with all the other parties on time, and stayed on top of the whole process. And that was really important for me. It just took all the stress out from what I needed to do. Like I didn't have to worry about anything. Everything that needed to be sort of kept in back of my mind. Nikhil always was on top of that and always advised me like you should do that now, you should do that now.
Receptive. We didn't know what we liked, but he kind of picked it up, from our reaction. That was really great because even we didn't know what we liked. We didn't have a picture in our mind, but somehow he could create that picture after, looking at the responses, how we responded to certain part of the house and all. So that was amazing skill, I would say.
We went with Wells Fargo, and through the entire process, I mean, with finance, Nikhil can only do that much, but he always kept on top of the process and made sure nothing was delayed. Even yeah, with the COVID thing, yeah, now I remember it. It was very difficult to find an appraiser, and however he did got the appraisal done in time, and that was quite an achievement because like 1 week earlier, one other bank turned me down just because they said they cannot close in 3 weeks. No way, they don't have appraisers. So our appraisal got done on time, and that was, I think, at least to some extent. But Nikhil really kept on top of it and kept on sending emails to all parties, making sure that closing was done on time.
Excellent sense of humor. So it's really relaxing and, good company while we are looking at the houses.
We had worked with a couple of real estate agents before Nikhil, and somehow we weren't very comfortable with the idea till we actually met Nikhil at a showing. I've worked with other real estate agents before. I never felt comfortable. They were very pushy. They just wanted to get it done with. Nikhil was very patient. He made recommendations. He never ever pushed. That was very important for me.